Hello, this is the TradeSite Forex Market Preview and International Economic Data Roadmap for the week beginning Sunday, the 22nd of March, ending Friday, the 27th of March, 2020. Hope you're safe. Hope you're having a good time. Here's a look at the dollar index daily chart. Obviously, after a dip early, we've recovered hard and blasted off new highs. We had some good winners this week. Um, it's a wider market now. There's more risk, and you got to be careful. So we're trying to keep the forex calls pretty clear. If there's nothing, we won't call them. We're just trying to make money, make it easy on all of you guys, but don't go crazy and trying to force things that don't make sense. So there's a gap in the market, a little bit here over the weekend, not a big deal. Let's go through the major daily charts. The euro dollar, the inverse of the dollar index as usual. The pound dollar, uh, whatever, the same thing. Dipped to lows, broke down. Again, this is strength in the dollar here. The Aussie dollar, same deal, broke down hard. The euro yen. Yeah, this is all news driven. I mean, there's nothing else you can say. The euro yen's kind of a mess. The pound yen also kind of a mess here. Like it did dip a little more solidly, but still it's a mess. By the way, the pound yen had that static trend line that we'd been bouncing along for a while. That broke hard. New Zealand dollar pair. Uh, Nothing really there. So there's nothing to talk about from those perspectives. When we look at the intra-week action, 30-minute candles on the euro dollar, we had only about, I say only, finally about 600 pips of range. Most of it was on 2 days. So we did make some money on the euro, but most of it was made on the pound dollar, which high to low for the week was basically 1,000 pips. And 800 of that was Wednesday. We had a good winner on Wednesday. So good time to be trading Forex. It was slow for a while. This is a little extreme. It makes it a little hard because the stops have to be a little wider than normal, which is reflected in our calls for tonight. But, still nothing wrong with what's going on from that perspective. Just don't hold anything over the weekends, obviously. Sunday, no data. Monday, Europe, German BUBA monthly report, wholesale sales out of Canada, CB leading index out of China, Europe consumer confidence, Australia's flash manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI, Japan's flash manufacturing PMI, Bank of Japan's core CPI, Europe's French flash services PMI and flash manufacturing PMI, same out of Germany, the broad European sector, the broad UK sector. Going into Tuesday here in the U.S., we got a rate announcement or an FPC statement out of the UK, CBI industrial order expectations out of the UK, flash manufacturing PMI out of the US, along with flash services PMI, Richmond manufacturing index at 10 a.m. Eastern time, new home sales, the same. G20 meetings, we got New Zealand's trade balance, Credit Suisse economic expectations out of Switzerland, German final IFO business climate, UK CPI PPI housing price index at 5:30 a.m. Eastern time on Wednesday, CBI realized sales out of the UK at 7 a.m., durable goods orders here in the US at 8:30, housing price index at 9. We've got the Belgian business climate number, who cares? Crude oil inventories and CB leading index at 10:30, SPPI out of Japan Wednesday night. Now we're talking about going into Thursday, German JFK consumer climate, ECB economic bulletin, M3 money supply out of Europe, private loans out of Europe, retail sales out of the UK. Got a rate announcement out of the UK. They've already done some stuff too, obviously. Unemployment claims, that's the initial and continuing number weekly at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time on Thursday. Final GDP, goods trade balance, preliminary wholesale inventories, natty gas. Tokyo core CPI out of Japan. And then going into Friday, we got the Bank of England quarterly bulletin, core PCE price index, personal income and spending here in the U.S., revised University of Michigan sentiment. And then U.S. had their time change 3 weeks ago. We're going to have the time change in Europe, so that'll bring them back to where we're at this next weekend. Obviously, the big stuff is just everything that's going on with the coronavirus and what that means and the rate battle and everything else that goes with it. So it's a news-driven environment. Should lead to extra volatility, but that's not necessarily a safe thing for everybody. So let's just be clear on our calls. We don't see any. Let's just skip it. We've made some good money in the last couple of weeks and go from there. Charts as usual. Brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trade.